Oh, hello, seventh graders. Hello. Hey, Caesar. Just in time for us to check the 13.1 homework now that we moved on to ancient Africa. And like every other civilization, we started with the geography. What's the land like? The surface, the physical features on that map. So, first question asks us, how big is Africa compared to the other continents? And most of us had the right answer. It's the second largest continent. Caesar, any idea what the largest continent is? Asia. That's right. Asia is the largest, but Africa is pretty massive as well. Now, second question asks us, what dominates North Africa? What physical feature? And it's the Sahara, the world's largest desert. What do you say, Caesar? Sahara or Sahara? Sahara. That's kind of what I say half the time. Anyway, the Sahara Desert covers most of North Africa, but underneath it, the green, that's what we would call sub-Saharan Africa. In sub-Saharan Africa, plateaus, plains, rivers, it's probably what most of us think when we think of those African expeditions into the wild. Now, West Africa, going back to our map here, it's dominated by this bad boy. The next answer was the Niger River. What allows life in West Africa? And it's the Niger River. Remember, rivers equal life. We've seen that all year long in our world studies class. Where there's water, there's something to drink, there's food, there's transportation. Rivers equal life. And so life in West Africa revolved around the Niger River. Now, Sub-Saharan Africa, besides the desert, you also saw Sahel, savannas, rainforests, these different types of landforms that you guys put into your own words. These are the correct definitions I put up here for you. West Africa did a lot of trading, gold, salt, certain crops that they could grow like dates and nuts and grains. The West African family, probably larger than your family living at home. They had an extended family, not only mom, dad, brother, and sister, but probably grandma, grandpa, a couple aunts, uncles, that weird cousin that you have. Large family, and you were expected to be loyal to your family. But stronger family, more people to work. So family was a big deal in West Africa. Some of the West African religion, the beliefs, they believe that their ancestors' spirits live nearby, so they would often pay tribute with carved statues or some leaving of some food behind. West Africans also believed in animism, and that is the belief that water, animals, trees, natural objects, they have spirits too. So that's some of the West African religion stuff. Iron, it changed farming for the better. Once we had iron tools, farming became more efficient and crops became more plentiful. And that was all the questions. The last one, we were crossing the Sahara or the Sahara. We were a trader, maybe gold, maybe salt, maybe some of those crops. And we had to talk about some of the hardships that we'd experienced. So this is my diary entry. Without further ado, let me scooch over here. Dear Diary, I am in the middle of my journey across the Sahara. As a trader from the north, I brought a large amount of salt in exchange for gold. Upon my return, the temperature soared to over 100 degrees for a week straight. Our sweat-soaked clothes became a problem during the nights when temperatures became freezing. I'm also starting to think I have not brought enough water, as my partner, Ernie, keeps drinking it all the time, despite my pleas to slow down. I hate Ernie. His odor has become unbearable. However, his terrible smell might help ward off dangerous bandits who might be looking to steal our gold. His wretchedness might come in handy. Until tomorrow, Skinny Pete. Well, Caesar, what did you think of my fictional diary entry about crossing the Sahara? Pretty good, right? What's that frowny face for? I thought it was excellent. Well, Caesar and I read most of yours. A lot of yours were much better than mine, so we thank you again for your effort. That, my friends, is some African geography for you. I thank those kids who made the effort. I'll post this answer key in case this video was not good enough for you. You can read through the answers yourself. But remember, check in your work. It's a very important step in this process. All right, moving forward, you guys are going to do some reading on some specific African empires from ancient times. That ought to be a lot of fun. So good luck with that. Is there anything you need to say? Bye-bye.